I'd like to explain field set, data list, select, and input types, and input attributes, input attributes, and form attributes. Now coming to this field set, let me open this Visual Studio. So here I'm creating the new program, and I can say the file with HTML forms.2.html, and I can say the file. See, I created the new program. So just write forms. Now I created the basic form. So I just mentioned hash there. I'll provide this name. Now I take this input. So input text ID equal to name. So I take the placeholder, enter your name, and I just take the BR tag. Now I'll just copy this entire, and I'll just make a copy. Here I'll just write email. Text we can write email there, and placeholder, enter your email. And we can write here password. Just type password there, and placeholder, enter your password. And below that I'll make a copy there. We just write type equal to submit, so I just changed to password there, and ID also I'll just give this password, and here we can change this to ID in email. Just remove this placeholder and give the value there, value equal to submit. And here we can also set one more button, that is a reset button, in order to reset the form values. So type equal to reset, and just type reset there, reset or cancel, whatever it is. So you can save the file, right click, open in the default browser. So there you get the form there, and so I just increase the size. See, we have a form here. Just write basic form. See, for this basic form, I just enter here name. See, it will give the suggestions like right raise and invoice. So this because coming from autocomplete. So this is an attribute will allows you to enter automatically. So if you want to hide, if you want to avoid this one, so we just write autocomplete off and on. On means so it will give the suggestions. You can select this here, the boxes, and I'll just write here the form itself. We can write auto complete off. So it states that whenever you can write this autocomplete off, it will not giving the suggestions. It will not allow to complete auto. Then you can enter the manually in the form fields. If you go to this browser once, reload this page. Now you can type here. So you can type manually. See name, you can enter and enter your email, gmail.com, and enter your password. Now, so if you want to reset this data, just you can type this reset option. So entire form will be the reset here. So that is a reset and a submit buttons. See here, if you want to increase this form field, if you want to increase this input field, just you can type here. So we have attributes like size, just size. You can just give this 70 here. 70 stands for 70 pixels. Let's go to this browser once, reload this page. See here, look at this one. So it will be increased to 70 there. So if you want to increase the height and width, you can also directly give here width 40. So go to this browser, just reload this page. No, it won't work. It's okay, no problem. So we just give the style tag itself. So take the style and we'll give this width 50 pixels. Now go to this browser, just reload this page. Width it will give the 50 pixels. And I just remove this width here and I'll just apply the height there. Height I'll mention 60 pixels. Now go to this browser, just reload this page. See, look at this one. Look at the input field we have. And coming to this Visual Studio, I just remove this style here. See, I'll, I just remove the style. See, if you want to increase the size of the input field, just you can write this size equal to 70 here. Just here also I'll just mention size equal to 80. Now go to this browser, just reload this page. Look at this input field we have. And if you want to disable this input field, like so user can't enter the data in the name here. For that purpose, we just write here, just write disabled option, right? Disable here. If you write the disable, see, once you can go to this browser, just reload this page. Now look at this one. See, we can't enter the data inside of this input field. Why? Because you are writing this disabled option. This form field is disabled here. Next, So instead of disable, you can write this read only. You can write the read only. It is for the reading purpose only. See, just reload this page. We can't enter the data. It is for only the read only. And we also have autofocus. Autofocus means it is automatically focus on the first field. Just write autofocus. Autofocus there. Now go to this browser. Just reload this page. Now look at this one. So it is automatically focused on the first input field. And the next we have max width and min width. See here, when I enter these characters there, see see how much of characters it will be entering here. So I don't want to allow this much of characters. I need maximum length as is 20 and minimum length as 40, like this. So for this purpose, I just write here. Go to this Visual Studio, the form field. Just write. I just remove here, and I can write here max length. Max length. I'll allow this 20 characters only. Max length 20 characters. Let me go to this browser once. Just reload this page, and you can enter the values. So it will allow us only the 20 characters. No matter you can type anything here, it won't take. It will allow us only the 20 characters. So we can use this max length to adjust the characters, and we can use the required attribute to each and every field must be mandatory. That time we can write this required attribute. A read only attribute only for the reading purpose. Disable attribute in order to disable the input field. And I've seen this autofocus. Autofocus is a attribute. It is automatically focused on the form field. And if you want to increase the size, you can use the size attribute. And next, so here we have experience is there. Suppose you need to enter some experience like 3.2 or 4.2. So for that purpose, here we can use, instead of text, we just use a number. Input type equal to number there, number, and just remove this placeholder. And here we can write step, step equal to 0.5 and 0.1. Now go to this browser, just reload this page. Now here I'll take the 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 5x, 6, 7, 8, 2.1, 2.2, like this. So we can use a step here. You can use a step there. Next, coming to here. So we have field set. I need to explain this field set. See, field set is an element. It is used to group the farm related. It is a farm related data. That is, it will group the farm related data. So mostly you can see the field set in everywhere in the websites. I'll explain there. See here for the search one, I'll just write field set form. Now, so here you can write field set. Inside of field set, we use a legend tag to display this field set. Legend. The legend we can write please fill the forms. Now, so you can copy this entire label once and you can paste it there. You can paste it here. Just remove this size there. I don't want this size. And remove these steps also. You can just write instead of type, we can just type text there, text here. Let me go to this browser. Just reload this page. Look at this. So field set will gives the farm related. That is, it will group the farm related data. Next we have a data list. So data list is a tag. It is a self-contained. That's predefined options will be available. It will give the predefined option inside of this data list. So data list element specifies a list of predefined options that you can use it as options there. See, let me explain this data list. Take this H1. I'll just write data list and coming to there. So I take the form. I'll just provide hash and here. So in this, just take the input. The input we can write list here. We can write list list equal to, you can type anything you want like foods, browsers, whatever you want. So I just write browsers there now. So you need to access this input, write the data list tag. Data list. So in this data list we can use the id, we can use the id there. So id, copy this browser and I can paste it there, and here we can provide the option, sorry, option. Just you can type Chrome here. So I make a copy. Now go to this browser, just reload this page. Now we have the data list. See, look at this. Look at the data list we have like this. So like this, we can create the data list inside of the forms there. And next, coming to here, we have select option. We have select. Now I take the form. I'll put dash and just type select there, name like fruits, ID fruits, and inside of selection we can use this options there, option. The value we can provide anything you want like banana, and here also just provide banana. I make one more copy, and here we can write this apple. Just write apple there. I'll make a copy of 3 or 4. Now I make a copy here. Let me go to this Visual Studio one. So just reload this page. Now coming to here, look at this window, select. See, if you use select option like this, so we have select. So you need to select this 2 or more. just you can type here multiple. Multiple. So multiple is easier for to select the multiple options. And if you want to display either two options, just you can type the size there, size equal to. So we just type 2 here. 2 indicates that two options will be available. Either you can select this selections. Go to this browser, just reload this page. Now we have to see these two options there. And if you click on this one, like like and if you don't want this here, just you can remove this two option and go to there. It will happen like this. So if you provide the multiple options, means what will happen means in order to select the multiple, you need to, it will not work for this select here. Like it will not give some drop downs. So you can directly select the inside of the select options only. See, that is a select in the forms. Next we have some attributes available in the forms. So let me explain this input types. So we have, input types. Input types has several types is there. So input, input type equal to text. It indicates that the text boxes will be appear on this web pages. So along this one, we have type equal to button and the type equal to checkboxes. Checkboxes and type equal to, and we use color type file type equal to URL type equal to date type equal to we have date time local type equal to, we can write email type equal to password and type equal to image type equal to hidden. So lots of characters will be available that you need to practice. Type equal to hidden and type equal to month type equal to number type equal to range type equal to reset type equal to search type equal to submit type equal to time type equal to URL. So lots of, so type equal to week type equal to time. So lots of input fields will be available that we need to practice there. So also some example like how to upload the files. Just go to this Visual Studio. See here we created the form, right? Inside a form. So just write instead of password, I just write file there, file, and type. We can write file here, and we just write name equal to upload name name equal to upload, sorry, name equal to upload. And if you want, you can write id also, id upload. Now you can run this one on the browser. Go to this browser, just reload this page. Now we have files there. Just choose on the file. It will ask for the files. It will ask for the file like cancel. Next we have color options. So just write type equal to color and just remove this name there, and I'll provide the value here. Value hash f00. Now you can run this one on the browser. See, we have the color. So we have this color picker. We can change any of this color you want. Like so, like this, we can mention this color. Now next, I'll show instead of color, just write a date there, date. Let me go to this browser. Just reload this page. Now we have the date option. So if we click on this date here, we have this date options will be available. So like this, we can mention this input types here, and along with this, see, if you see this one here, so we have the form attributes. So form attributes is nothing but we have. So we have the form attributes like form action, form action, form method, form method, and form target, form target, form validate, and no validate. No validate here. See, in this form action, I will write in the submit buttons like we just write the submit button itself. We can write it there. So let me open here. So here we have the submit button, right? In that we can write a form action, form action. So we can write this success.html like this. See, it will indicate that whenever user click on this submit button, that time it will go for this form action. So instead of writing this one here, so just you can also write inside in the input field itself. Like this, we can write a form target where to open this form, and you can write validate form method post like this inside of this input here. And in the submit buttons, you can also place inside of buttons. You can also place images also that you need to practice there. So that is the end of the forms there. And we have one more concept like audio and video tag. I'll explain that later in the audio video tag in manually. So this is a form. So we just completed the HTML forms here.